Welcome to Hairstream TV in NYC. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be sharing my quarantine cuisine recipes with you guys. I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Ingredients we're going to need is fresh parsley, like I have here. It's just soaking in some water. Fresh Italian parsley, okay? Next, we're going to need fresh garlic. I got a whole bag of beautiful garlic from the US that I get at my little local Greek store. Fresh lemon. We're going to need Italian red pepper. You know, the type that you sprinkle on for pizza. Another local store I get at Calustian's, Cypress white sea salt flakes. These are amazing, just beautiful. Tastes so nice, and it's from the sea waters of the Mediterranean. So it's a really, really nice salt. Next, we're going to need extra virgin olive oil and black pepper from a pepper mill, preferably, that we'll be putting into our recipe for chimichurri. Okay, so we are going to start with our garlic. Definitely want to peel up this garlic. And these are super fresh, so it's like really, really firm. And this recipe calls for a lot of garlic. This will help you feel well. Okay, so we've got all these big chunks of garlic. Let's just get rid of all these little garlic skin. Yeah. And one thing I forgot, we're going to need a Pyrex container, because we're going to put the chimichurri in here to marinate. So if you have something like this, it would be great. It comes with a little lid. But if you don't have this, just use any kind of glass container. And of course, we're going to need this guy for our lemons. So now we have the garlic. We're going to smack down the garlic and take the shells off, and do that with all your garlic. Give it a good smack down, because we are going to mince these up. So give it a good pop. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. We have everything mashed up here, all the garlic, and you're just going to take your knife and give it a nice chop. Just chop it up really well. We don't want big chunks. We want them really minced up. So just go through this garlic and mince it. Just make sure it's super fine. It smells so good. I love garlic. Garlic just is a very healing ingredient. Italians claim it's a natural antibiotic. So there we go. Okay, so everything is minced up. We're going to take our jar here, and we're going to put all the garlic in this jar. There we go. So put that garlic in there. carefully so it doesn't get all over the place. There we go. Nice. And then just wipe down the rest that's left over on your knife. So just wipe that down. There we go. Make sure your hands are clean. I don't have to tell you that. Great. Now we have our garlic in the jar. Okay? In the Pyrex. Next, we're going to take our lemon and we are going to take this squeezer and squeeze it into the container. Let me see if I can get a better view. There we go. And let's get all that juice in there. We'll worry about the pits later. Just get all that juice out of the lemons. This is one of my favorite things to eat. Turkey burger with chimichurri. It's just so delicious. Squeeze as much as you can. And we'll just do another one as well. Get all that juice in there. So there it is, our garlic with lemon juice. And you see here it's a half a cup, okay? We're going to add olive oil from Italy. And we are going to add 1 cup. So it's got to be up to that half line right there. So it'll be a half a cup in your Pyrex, but 1 cup of olive oil. Okay? Next, we are going to add the pepper. Same pepper you use in pizza, and I will measure it out for you because you guys may want to know exact measurements. So, let's do 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, okay? Let's add the salt, and we're going to do a half a tablespoon of salt. If you want more, add more. I like to usually taste it out and see what I'm going to be needing. And of course, pepper, black pepper, but add as much or as little as you want. That's really kind of relative to your preference. I like a lot of pepper. Okay. Now let's give this, oh wait, one more thing. I totally forgot. Lemon rind off here. I'm going to grind some lemon skin just to give it even more of a lemony zest. We want a lemon zest. And then with this on the other side is where you're going to get the little bit of zest there, you see? So we want to put that in there. And then let's just start mixing the ingredients. Nice. Perfect. Now, we're going to chop up our parsley. This has already been washed, so we're just going to chop up the parsley. Okay, now we're going to take our fresh parsley, and I use this lovely gadget, and we are going to mince up the parsley. This has already been washed and dried, okay? I love this gadget. It just really minces up parsley really nicely, if you can see. I'll just do a little at a time so you can see exactly how this is done. Keep bunching it up together and just get it all minced up. The smell is just divine. Okay, now with this batch, we're going to put this in our mixture. We're going to let this marinate for a while, okay? So we're going to take our mixture here. We're going to add the parsley in it. And now we're going to do another batch because you want a lot of parsley in there. But we will start off by mixing this. This is just so delicious. I can't even begin to tell you how delicious this is. Let's get parsley here. First, I like to just chop some off because if I do it all at once, it gets all over the place. So if we just do a little bit at a time, it's perfect, and just get everything minced up well. Boy, does this let out some beautiful aroma. You can also use cilantro. If you like the taste of cilantro, you can use cilantro. Delish. Okay, so now we're going to add this into our mixture. Just add it in there. And we are going to stir this in. Oh, look at that. Now that's a wonderful chimichurri. Delicious. This is going to marinate for a little while we get our turkey burgers prepared. Next, we're going to add our spices, cumin and fennel. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a teaspoon of each. So we get 1 teaspoon of fennel and 1 teaspoon of cumin. There we go. And let us just stir that in. And let's give it a taste. Lastly, we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of celery seeds. Just a ½ teaspoon, so about that much. and stir that in. If you feel like it's too oily, you could always add more lemon if need be. Everybody should do this to taste. Now we're going to prepare the turkey burgers. So we're going to use a half of an onion, and we are going to chop that up into very tiny pieces, because we're going to be putting this inside of the burger. Make sure you get this really, really small. Really want to chop this up well. That way it cooks quicker when it's in the turkey burger. This is a reason why we want it very minced up. Okay, so now we've got that. We're going to take our iron skillet and we're going to heat it up. So we're going to preheat this pan and get it really, really hot. So right now it's on a higher flame. Next step, get yourself a glass container and make sure you have your package of antibiotic-free turkey. All right, ground turkey, because we're making turkey burgers. So we're just gonna get this container open. And let's put the meat, the turkey meat, into this container. There we go. Next, we're going to add the onions and mix it around. There we go. Okay, so we have the onions in there. We're going to add cumin. And let's see, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, and 4 teaspoons in there, okay? And we're also going to mix up our wonderful mixture, and we are going to add 1, 2 spoonfuls, 2 tablespoonfuls, okay? And let's get all this mixed up. Now, the reason why I added some of the oil mixture to our turkey burger mix is because white turkey is very dry. So we really do want to moisten it up. And we want to add a ton of flavor, of course. So let's get all that cumin in there. Great. And there we go. Awesome. Last but not least, we are going to put black pepper in there. Do it to taste. There we go. And we're also going to add, of course, our cypress salt. What I'm going to do is take it in my hand, and because it's so chunky, just going to crunch it in there. There we go. Mix that good. Oh, this is going to be amazing, I promise you. Let's do another little serving size. teaspoon and crunch it in here. Oh, amazing. There we go. You see that? I wonder if the light's good enough so that you can see. There we go. That's our mixture. Gonna get ready to make some burger patties now. I'm gonna take some grapeseed oil. In your heated pan, lower your flame a bit, so it should be, let's see. That's what the flame should be. And let's add grapeseed oil to the pan. Take a nice scoop here and make our patties. There we go. Just form it in your hands. There we are. So that's the size of the patty. We are going to add that into the hot pan. Make sure your pan now is nice and hot, which it definitely is, because you want to crunch on the outside. So we're going to add our patties. And that is going to cook. Okay, so once one side is cooked, you're going to flip it over. See, we're looking for that nice brown crust. So let's flip this over. Beautiful. Let that get brown and crunchy. They have a nice crust. You're going to put a lid on them, okay? And then we're going to take the heat way down, very low, slow and low, okay? And let that cook for a little while, and then we're going to flip them over. Steamed the burgers so that they can cook in the inside of the meat. After you steam the burgers, take the lid off, and now we're going to put it back up on higher heat to get a nice crust. And then we'll be ready to eat. So exciting. Pick up some really nice Kaiser rolls to eat your chimichurri burger with. Just slice up this roll. There we go. We're just going to put our burger right on that roll. And we are going to add our chimichurri sauce to this lovely burger. So let's mix it up and then pour it right over. This is just outrageously delicious. Yummy. That is just so good. And I like to even put a little extra. Oh, it's just so delicious. Look at that. Delish. So that, see how that has a nice crunch on top? that is what we are shooting for, my friends. And now let's take our chimichurri and put some on here. And there you have it, without any bread. Good. For vegans, you can make the same exact recipe using Dr. Prager's California burgers. That's the only one I particularly like. I would use 2 patties for every serving per person. I gotta tell you, it's just as delicious. Thanks so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe.